Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a bunch of Serie A players to review over here. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the new Ilicic card. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are taking a look at a card that is 6'3" with medium work rates, left-footed, with 4-star skills and a 4-star weak foot. He has 89 pace, which could be something that we could improve, but we'll see what's up with the card in regards to specifics. In regards to traits, he actually has the finesse shot trait, which is obviously amazing to have in this game because of those really crisp and powerful finesse shots. So with this card, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at a card that has 91 acceleration with 87 sprint speed. My boy gave him a sniper chemistry style. Okay, so he has 95 attacking, positioning, 93 finishing, 99 shot power, 99 long shots, but he has 92 composure. Balance is at a 70, while agility is at an 81. So it's just like a matter of whether or not you give him a sniper or an engine, because an engine will give him a plus 10 for balance, but it only boosts his agility by a plus 5. So is it more beneficial to boost his agility to a 91 with a 75 balance? That's something that we can definitely find out in the actual game. In regards to where I would actually use this card, he's a medium work rate player. I think I'm going to start him off in the cam position first. I want to see how he plays there because he actually has some really good shooting capabilities, especially since he's 4-star, and has the finesse shot trait. But then we're also going to move him to the striker position because I wouldn't necessarily want to use a card like this on the sides just because his dribbling is not going to be too responsive because of the fact that he is a 6'3" player with agility and balance like that. I think this card will compensate really well for the lack of agility and balance because he has in previous years. So hopefully it is the same this year because of the fact that he has the 4-star. Medium work rates will work out nicely, I think, in the center cam position. So we'll see what's up with that. In regards to physical presence, he actually has 88 stamina, but he also has 91 strength. So considering the fact that he has 91 strength at his height and the body type that he has in game, it'll definitely be a very interesting card to try out in game. In regards to how we are going to be lined up with this card, guys, it's going to look like this. We're just going to have it on balanced, 6 and 5. Actually, 7 and 5 is okay because these are a little bit better players. I usually sometimes use it for my main Porto team. So Ilicic will try out in the cam position first with Lasagna up top. And the rest of this team is not really well balanced, but it's my boy's like using the transfer market a certain way while also allowing me to do player reviews. So big thank you to him, of course. So yeah, in regards to instructions, we'll use stay back while attacking for the fullback, stay back while attacking cover center for the CDMs. This guy is going to be on stay forward. We'll tell we'll tell Seedorf to be balanced because these guys are a little bit different. I may do the review for Luis Alberto at the same time. We'll see what's up with that. But yeah, the focus is going to be on Ilicic's card for now. We're going to tell Lasagna to stay forward and stay center as well, so we can play off of Ilicic a little bit. Yeah, we're going to focus just on Ilicic for now. I want to see how he plays in the cam position, in the striker position, and then we could basically just take it from there. So yeah, I like using the 4-2-3-1, guys, because people sometimes wonder why I don't use it in a 2-striker formation. You don't have to, right? Like, you just have to see how a player is going to move off the ball and on the ball in order for them to offer something. Like, you know how in previous FIFAs people used to always talk about, oh, if you have someone who's quick at dribbling and then someone that's physical, I personally don't believe in that anymore like I used to, right? I don't think that's really a concept anymore. So, but it's all down to personal preference. I just do the reviews the way that I see the cards. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone will see them differently, but this is just the way that I've always done it. So, yeah, let's get into a game, see how Ilicic plays. Hopefully he's pretty good. Ooh, a meta team. That should be good to try out against, actually. Okay, how do you dribble on the ball? The balance is noticeable, guys, but I feel like the agility part of the card is actually compensating for it really well. I also feel it could be the other 3 main dribbling stats as well. I don't feel a huge emphasis with him so far, so hopefully under pressure he still dribbles really nicely too, because if he can in the cam position with that height, he'll be a pretty nice guy to have in the team. Oh my god, less power into that with Ilicic, man. He could actually score a nice little banger right there. Yeah, so far Ilicic's movement in the middle area is actually kind of nice. He almost feels like he could potentially be a better striker, but we're gonna keep experimenting with that. That was really good off the ball movement with Ilicic right there. Very, very solid. His balance and agility part is still noticeable on the card regardless, but I like that he utilized that empty space there in the cam position. If you could play off of his dribbling, guys, Ilicic actually kind of moves around the pitch really nicely. I like the way that he kind of offers his support constantly in the cam position, but you do kind of notice with this card is that he is always making runs. So that characteristic alone makes me not really like him in the cam position. That's really, you know, I've used players like Julian Brandt. Julian Brandt does that a lot in the cam spot, right? That characteristic is more ideal to have if you're using them on the sides or in the striker position. So because of that, for personal preference, I don't really like that my cams do that often. Like, he's definitely incredibly usable there for sure, but it might not be the best position to use him. So we're going to rotate him afterwards. As you can see right here, he always makes that run. Then he's always utilizing empty space, right? Like, really quickly, too. It doesn't take him too long. I'm going to try a shot from that angle, and look at that. That finish right there, you could see how authentic that finish was in that situation, right? He actually feels more like a striker than he does as a cam. So we definitely have to change that, because it definitely doesn't feel right to use him there. Because just the way that he's moving, you know how you could see how he's moving to the sides and then back into the middle? I love when my strikers do that. So I hope he does the same thing in the striker position. We're going to take all stay central because we don't have that limitation on the cam. So hopefully he does the same thing. I see don't have the defensive play right there. I don't know if this guy's playing or not. Every dribble that I make, he always makes those aggressive runs forward. So it definitely feels like he's mostly a striker. See? Like right there. If it registered my first time pass in that situation, could have been ideal. Ball roll, touch, touch. Touch, touch again. He knows I'm trying to go for that finesse shot angle, so that's why I can't really like force in that situation. But yeah, dudes, the runs that he makes, man, it's you could definitely see that he's mostly a striker. At some point, I might try him out on the stay central instruction to see if he makes better runs. We'll keep messing with that, but so far he definitely feels mostly like a striker for sure. There, you can see that aggressive run there with Ilicic again, right? Tries to utilize empty space really, really quickly. He definitely has striker characteristics, right? See right there, I got that finesse shot angle. I could have potentially gone for a power strike, though. The momentum that he was kind of going off of that one dribble he did right there wasn't the greatest, so probably should have taken like one more touch, then maybe go for a power strike far post or a finesse shot near post again, or even a power strike, right? Because he has great shooting stats. Oh, he actually takes really solid strikes. By the way, those types of goals are super, super undeserved, but the long shot ability that Ilicic has in that situation to score that opportunity, really nice. But also, Luis Alberto, great movement off the ball to get into a position to score that opportunity as well. Oh, switch over to his freaking left foot and score a nice little finesse shot right there. Really weird animation with a defender and the goalkeeper right there that kind of like screwed them over right there, because the finesse shot itself actually wasn't that good. But a good little play regardless, man. Alright guys, so for the second game with Ilicic, we're going to go ahead and actually play him in the striker position because I feel like if I actually force the stay central out of the card, it could be an ideal situation for him. I'm going to go ahead and switch Lasagna off to this side, sort of Seedorf there, Luis Alberto in the middle. Yeah, with Ilicic, I am kind of feeling so far that he needs an engine chemistry style because of those aggressive runs that he chooses to make. I want to see how aggressive his runs are when I tell him to stay central, because if I can give him an engine chemistry style and boost his pace as well as his balance to make his dribbling a little bit more responsive, that could be a good situation. So yeah, we'll try him in the striker position right now with stay central, and we'll see what's up with the card. Yeah, oh, this is a nice team actually. A nice hybrid everywhere. Very nice team. I like this a lot. Oh, I'm gonna go for a fake shot here. Ooh. Yeah, I'm noticing that Ilicic is kind of playing nice off of the stay central instruction. Finesse shot trait. There you go. Bam. He's playing really nicely with the stay central so far. A few minutes in game, you can already see the difference in regards to the runs that he wants to make. We're going to keep experimenting with it, though. Good interception again with Luis Alberto. He actually offers a great defensive presence, man. I actually gave him a chemistry style, or my boy gave him a chemistry style where he actually has defensive stat increases, and it's been pretty noticeable so far. Oh man, that finesse shot, Trey. Once you get him on his left foot, if you can just rotate his body to get it on his left for that finesse shot, it's such a huge trait in this game, man. Absolutely massive. I'm really liking him on the Stay Central. I do feel like he needs the balanced chemistry style for sure, but he's playing really nicely so far. Alright guys, so final verdict on the Ilicic card is that he's pretty fun to use. I feel like he 100% needs the engine chemistry style though. You'll definitely still feel his dribbling still not being super responsive. It'll definitely be a super noticeable thing. But I feel like he needs the pace boost because I'm telling you guys, if you use him in the striker position on the Stay Central instruction, he actually moves around the pitch really, really nicely. I like the off-the-ball movement with this card a lot. I like that when I get him on his left foot for that finesse shot, he actually takes really, really crisp finesse shots. Now, you have to take into consideration that some of those opportunities I may potentially not score if I don't have the sniper chemistry style, because I don't know if there would have been a huge difference between the 99 finishing and 97 composure rather than having, you know, an engine chemistry style where I don't boost his finishing and I don't boost his composure. So, in my opinion, it's just a matter of whether or not you want to give him the engine or the sniper. I do think you should try him out with the engine first just because of the pace boost that he gets, because he is a person that likes to run forward on the medium work rates, which is interesting. So, it's definitely food for thought when it comes to this card if you're going to be using him. Finesse shots are great. Passing abilities with this card is really nice. It's obviously just the responsive dribbling that's missing with this card because of the fact that his agility and balance do not go well with his 6'3" height. He's pretty skinny in game. He has like a... It's like a above skinny stock, right? So it helps a little bit with the dribbling, especially since his 3 dribbling stats over here are pretty decent. But you'll still notice it regardless because of the body type and height that he has. The strength is obviously very nice as well, but because his agility and balance is low, it's not hard for defenders to get the ball off of him, right? So, yeah, if you guys end up using the card, make sure you use him in the striker position on Stay Central. That's what I recommend. I thought he played that role really nicely. He can play the cam position nicely too, just not my personal preference in regards to those aggressive runs that he makes. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.